Now Chef Lee Yeon is going to make a representative kimchi of Korea, 배추 kimchi, which is cabbage kimchi. 배추 kimchi is the most common classic Korean kimchi, and it is made by salting the whole cabbage and then stuffing the seasoning mixture between the leaves. So it's similar to white kimchi, but it's spicy. And it's a kimchi that could be eaten all the time. So again, she has radish and pear. 서울식으로. So the typical recipe for cabbage kimchi, 배추 kimchi, there are 3 different types. But today she's making the Seoul-style, Seoul kimchi. So South Koreans consume about 40 pounds of kimchi per person annually, so which is a lot. So it doesn't only mean, Koreans eat red kimchi. There are, many different types of kimchi, but yes, we do eat lots of kimchi. And most types of kimchi contain onion, green onion, garlic, ginger, and chili pepper. 여기다 넣었었죠? 조금 더 굵게 했네요. For the same is julienne, but as you can see for the cabbage kimchi, it doesn't have to be very finely julienne. It could be a little bit thicker. Same as Asian pear. 네. 맞아, 이건 너무 고우면 안 돼요.
씹히는 맛이 좀 있어.
She's saying that for this kimchi could be preserved if you preserve properly. It keeps ears, so it needs texture. If you cut super fine, this could be dissolved in sodium. So that's why everything needs to be thicker, bigger. Green onion and chive, together, cut in an inch size.
여름에 이제 갓과 미나리를 안 쓰고 부추하고 파만 쓰는.
그렇죠. 됐고요. 이거는 태양초 작년에 저기죠? 태양초.
이게 영양고추로 저희는. 왜냐면
She's saying the red pepper flake it came from 어디요? 영양? 영양. Yeah, which is a local area famous for pepper flake. So the Korean pepper is not super spicy. It's red like this. Normally at the end of summer, it is sun-dried naturally and then ground. So that is red pepper flake. 이건 again, kelp broth, 1 cup of fish sauce. Yes, 이게 지금 this is Korean pepper, fresh pepper. So it is normally sun-dried as it is for about until it's completely dried. Okay, she added the shrimp sauce. Yes, minced
김장철에
fresh shrimp.
생새우가 들어가는데 요즘은 생새우가 없어서 그냥
garlic and ginger.
자, 이것도 라이스.
Rice porridge. 이건 뭐죠?
멸치가루.
This is anchovy powder. So dried anchovy, you ground, make a powder, and it gives umami to
이게
kimchi.
이제 감칠맛을 더하게 하는 거, 더 맛있게 하기 위해서.
네. Okay, if the radish is all colored like this, and then you add chive and green onion to the stuffing.
들어가는데 검정깨가 들어가요.
Okay, for this one, she's adding black sesame.
왜 그러냐면 저희 어머니가 항상 검정깨를 넣으셨어요.
She's saying that it's her mother's recipe. Normally Koreans add white toasties recipe, but she loves to add black sesame to it. It looks good.
네.
드릴게요.
먼저 딱 해서 하나 떼가지고
맛을 봐야 돼.
맛을 봐야
맞아,
돼.
그거 중요해. So she's gonna pick one of the leaves and see if the stuffing is properly seasoned, and if it needs some more, more.
겨울에는 이제
네.
굴도 들어가고.
So in winter, oyster could be added to the stuffing. At this point, if it lacks salt, you can add 1 pinch of salt to it. But once you make kimchi, you cannot season anymore. That's why, tasting is a must.
네. 간이 맞는지 안 맞는지.
이거 진짜 맛있어요.
네, 맛있어요.
조그마한 걸 띄워주셔야지 너무 큰 걸 주셔가지고 제가 먹는데요. Again, fold in half. Using the outer leaf, you want to wrap the rest of the leaves so that the stuffing doesn't fall apart. So a long time ago, red pepper flake was rare and a very elaborate ingredient. So kimchi was less spicy and it didn't look, as red as is nowadays. And I think one of the great thing about kimchi is that it could be eaten alone or of course with rice, but it is also included in recipes of other traditional dishes such as kimchi jjigae, which is a kimchi stew. You can make a filling for the dumpling, stir fry with tofu, pork. The recipes that you can make using kimchi is almost endless. So I think that is the great part about kimchi.